Listen. What's good, Brodies and Bays? This is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast. Episode 1 of this redraft shit. Vic was looking at me thinking I was going to fuck it up, but I ain't DJ fuck it up. Hey, this is when you come for your fantasy football needs and then chop it up about the latest NFL news. I am Dynasty Bro Dot here with my co-bro.
Dynasty Bro Vic, aka Chief Sosa. Hey, I gotta drop the banner, man, so they can see this Waller shirt, man. Waller the baller. Still can't see it because of the Dynasty Bros.
He don't want us elite. He don't want us one in Team Fire.
Yeah.
He won you one against our homeboy Iowa yesterday.
Yeah.
We stunting.
And it was his birthday yesterday, so
his birthday was yesterday, bro. That nigga had 19 targets.
Makes sense, man. D-Wall.
Sheesh. Hey, episode 1, we back to this redraft, man, because we got a lot of people that need our help outside the Dynasty side. So, you know, we come through in a clutch when they call up on us. Here we go. So we're going to get into it, man. We're going to go through the top 5 performers, you know, and then just go out like that, man, and just hip you to everything that we own and talk about some guys we're excited about now that week 1 done wind it down. Then we're going to get into that 4-minute offense, man, to put you on game. You might need to start looking out for your waiver wires right now. They usually convert over maybe overnight, first thing in the morning on Wednesday. We about to give you all the guys that you should go pick up right now. We're going to do that shit in style. You feel me? All right, so let's just get straight to it, man. Redraft episode, man. I feel a little rusty. I ain't going to lie, man.
Hey, shout out to DJ Abo, man. Setting the tone, man. Taking it down to Memphis.
Got the gear on.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Niggas remember that gear was coming on when the camera angle got changed.
I know.
Shirts got shown.
When you're front and center.
But let's get to it, man. Like I said, we keep on finding ways to getting bigger and better for you guys. So we back with this redraft shit. So Vic, where we going, my brother?
Let's start with these QBs, man. Like, hey, start with the number 1 performer this week, Kyla Murray, bro. He had a big game. Like, he balled out. You guys saw, man, down in Tennessee. So, look, he had 289 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. He even had a touchdown on the ground, man. Like, looked like, I can't even call it backyard football because he was just doing everything. So let's call it, like, schoolyard, you know, at recess. You know what I mean? Like, he was just out there running around, making plays. It's just great, man. Bro.
He was like the most exciting player to watch, man, leading up into Lamar last night. He's still making those kind of plays, too. But Kyler's making it look a little bit better in the passing game with the running game. So, you know, he still got D-Hop, and their connection is, you know, one of a kind. So he's going to have it all year. He made some of these other guys look like studs. Where was Christian Kirk last year?
Bro, but we already knew, like, Christian Kirk, like, he's still a part of that offense, so he's going to do his thing, you know what I mean?
But I heard A.J. Green was replacing this nigga coming into the season, bro. I ain't going to lie. I heard them reports, bro.
I'm not on the A.J. Green chain, bro. Like, nah, bro. He got his core weapons, man. Hopkins, Kirk, Rondale Moore, bro.
Chase out the backfield.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to Kyler, man. He balled out. Who's the number 2, Vic?
All right, man. Let's talk about Pat Mahomes, man. So, of course, man, that was a great game between the Browns. Bro, it was a shootout back and forth as we expected, though, right?
Big Pat had to turn into Big Pat because for a while that Browns defense and their rushing game was slowing just the game down in general, bro, keeping Pat off the field. Hey, shout out to the Cleveland Browns. They didn't win. I think they lost the game themselves. You don't give Pat that many chances, but they gave kind of a blueprint on what you need to do, man. Keep Pat off the field because if not, Pat gonna be Pat. He was out there making passes that nobody else would do. He said he trusts his guys. He said that last year, and he's shown that in some of them throws he made to Tyreek and to Kelsey, man. So we should expect this all season from Pat, right?
Yeah, man, we should, man. But like you said, that's a good point with the blueprint on like how to play the Chiefs, man. Like, you know, people are starting to figure out the Chiefs, man. So keep the ball away, take care of it, run the ball, and don't turn it over in special teams, especially on your, you know,
facts
on your own side of the field.
Facts. That's all bad. You know, you can't. You literally have zero room for mistakes playing against the Chiefs, man. So, but shout out to the Browns. They did their thing for majority of the game, bro.
Yeah, bro. All right, man, let's get to another top performer this week. I'm actually surprised by this one, man. Jameis Winston, quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, bro. Like, he went up to Green Bay, took care of the football, man. He only threw the ball 20 times, but he had 5 touchdowns. So very efficient, especially in the red zone. And, yeah, hey, I mean, what are your thoughts on Jameis going forward, man?
I'm not going to lie. I love Jameis, especially for fantasy, man. We should always just love Jameis because the gunslinger mentality that he has. But I think we need to just be excited about Sean Payton's offense, like his main guys, I think he will always put them in position to flourish. So long as Jameis don't go out there and fuck it up himself mentally, I think he's going to be good. I think Kamara's going to be good. I can't wait for him to get Michael Thomas back. You see the deep ball waiting so they can fill in that underneath stuff with Michael Thomas. Man, it's going to be crazy. I'm excited for Jameis. I think that playing behind Breeze and, getting coached by Sean Payton slowed him down, man. And if that's the case, he should be a stud all year, to be honest.
Yeah, bro. Let's talk about a guy who actually sat this week, man, in the Superflex League, ended up having a top 5 performance. Jared Goff. Of course, he got a lot of that garbage time, man. And did that game go to overtime? I don't remember.
Nah.
It did. Okay. Did it? It might have. They played the 49ers. Or it was close to going to overtime.
It was close. I don't think it went to overtime.
Okay. But either way, man, Goff threw the ball 57 times, bro. That's a lot, man. That's 2.5 games worth of production, bro. But he put up 338 yards, 3 touchdowns. Again, most of that was in garbage time against the 49ers.
Yeah.
Man, how do you feel about Goff in that?
Look, I'm
Lions
still
offense?
not excited about Goff. He still don't got the weapons that I feel like you can, really have to entertain a good dominant quarterback season. But the thing that he does have going in his favor, and maybe that was with Stafford for a while, their defense is always going to be so bad, they're going to be in a position where they just have to throw. So maybe that calls for garbage time shit. Remember, Blake Bortles was like that for a while, like all season, just garbage time shit made him a top 12 quarterback. So I don't know. It could play out something like that, man. But I'm not excited just because of his weapons. But what they're going to have to do on offense, it might lead for some good fantasy points.
Yeah, especially in garbage time.
Facts.
All right, last QB we're going to talk about. Look, I'm just going to throw it out there. It's not Brady. It's not Dak. But that was a great Thursday night game.
Facts.
But the number 5, at least play this week at the QB position, Jaylen Hurts, man. This is the guy a lot of people was doubting going into the season. Granted, they played Atlanta. That's an offense to get off on, especially in the passing game. But hey, 27 to 35, completed, 27 passes, 264 yards, 3 touchdowns. He even ran the ball a little bit, 7 carries. So I'm excited, man.
Let me be the apologist, bro, because I'm not like, just killer Jalen Hurts. I want to see him succeed, young black quarterback. But I know I question his accuracy at times, but he was putting like passes on the money Sunday. Yeah. So I was excited to see that. He made all those weapons look good. The offense was just flowing well. He made the running backs all look good. All the young receivers and Goddard, he made all those guys look good. He made some passes that I was excited to see. Like you said, it was against Atlanta. So we'll have to see how it looks when he gets around some better defenses and really have to compete. But as of right now, he showed off. He's gonna be able to do it in the running game. But them 3 TDs in the air was fire. So shout out to Jaylen Hurts, boy, he balled out.
Balled out, bro. All right, man. Let's plant our flag with the QB room. Who do you have finishing as number 1? Off of week 1.
Shit. I wasn't ready for this question. I'm planting my flag, and I am going to say, without going, obviously, just saying Pat, I want to say Dak. I'll say Dak because I know they played a tough Buccaneers offense, but their defense still doesn't look that good to me. And if their defense is going to stink it up like they were doing last year, Dak is going to have to play the same way he did week 1 to keep competing. There's going to be a lot of games where Chiefs, they had some players sit out on the defensive side. So I think they're going to get together on the defensive side. Josh Allen, them, I think they're going to get together on the defensive side. Not going to have to score so much. I think Dak is going to have to throw in order to keep up in these games for a lot of this season. So him and Kyla are my 1 and 2.
I was going to go Kyla, and I thought about it, man. You got to think about it. If you ask me, NFC West, toughest division in football, when Kyler gets into those Rams games and 49ers and Seahawks.
Facts. Good defense.
Yeah, bro. Like, he's not going to be going off like he's been doing. So, when you play a division rival twice a year, they got you figured out. I mean, they got 3 years worth of tape on you now, or 2 years. So I'm expecting Kyler to still have a top 5 finish, but I don't see him finishing number 1 just given that.
Who you going with, my guy?
Bro, I'm actually going to go Dak with you as well.
His weapons.
Yeah, just have to thinking about it, and there's some other guys I like, but Pat's probably the neck and neck. But
yeah, I feel like Pat's always an easy go-to because no matter what they throw in the damn ball, they'll throw it 3 times in a row on the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
and that's the type of shit they do. So
All right, bro. Let's get into this running back room. Number one, as expected, man, Christian McCaffrey, man, put up 27 fantasy points, 98 yards on the ground, caught 9 passes, caught all of his targets, so went 9 for 9. So he does it all, man, as we expected, man. Good to see him coming back off the injury.
He got right back to it, bro.
Right
Nothing changed. Nothing changed, bro. So. Switch quarterback and all that shit. Yeah. Nothing changed.
Hopefully you draft him at the 1-on-1.
Big facts.
All right, man. Let's talk about the next guy who was actually, at least on the high alert. Maybe it might be time to pivot away from this guy, but hey, he turned up. Joe Mixon, man. Cincinnati Bengals put up 25 fantasy points. He had 127 rushing yards on 29 attempts. So of course there's no Geo. We was expecting that workhorse load to be there, and it was. Only caught 4 passes, but
that's cool though.
Did you see that? Did you expect that?
The weapons are fire though. So I'm not going to act like they need somebody to catch those Geo targets out the backfield because Chase looked like Chase. Yeah. Higgins looked like Higgins, and they still got a good dunk and dink guy in Tyler Boyd. So I think those 3 receivers are good enough to support to where Mixon doesn't have to get so many targets, even though he's capable of them. But he looked good, bro. Nobody behind him to really force him off his pivot. And that offense looked fire, bro. Shout out to Joe Burrow for coming back like that after the injury, week 1. Got them a dub, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe Burrow and Mixon bought out.
Yeah, I'm going to group these next 2 guys together, man. So let's go to Detroit. A couple backs from Detroit, man. So Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift both put up top 5 finishes, man. So, of course, Jamal got the start. I know Swift was a little bit banged up coming into the start of the season, but Jamal Williams, man, ran the ball 9 times, but he did a lot of work in the passing game.
Facts. And that was kind of suspected coming in, man. But I feel like that's going to be the situation for both of them. So everybody was like, Jamal's just going to take over all the passing stuff. Swift made some nice plays in the passing game. And if we look at their offensive weapons, Tyrell's a little bit nothing. They got rid of Perriman. Amon-Ra St. Brown is a rookie, still getting acclimated. I don't know, man. I think the best pass catchers on the team are coming out the backfield. So we could see a Theo Riddick type season for both of them, bro. And if you're in any kind of PPR, they're going to be valuable because, like I said, the defense sucks. The offense is always going to have to be on that field and playing comeback. So,
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leak one of my start sits this week. One of my starts is going to be Jamal Williams in the flex. I mean, got the revenge game against the Green Bay Packers. He's going to be turned up going back home to Green Bay. So
my guy giving y'all the sneak peeks in advance. You feel me?
It just makes sense, man. Like you said, there's really no other options in the passing game outside of Hockenson.
He's a stud. He's going to be a stud. The way the rest of them pieces look, it's all Hockenson, bro. It got to be.
All right, man. One last running back. We saw it, man. The big prime time. Well, it wasn't even midday prime time. Let's call it that. But Nick Chubb, man, Cleveland Browns running back. So he had a top 5 finish. Chubb's a beast, bro. Like 83 yards, 5 yards, a carry. Just moving a rock, man. So
yeah, I think the biggest fear of him is just we know how talented Kareem Hunt is, how he's going to be involved no matter what. But the way that offense sustains and they're looking better, their defense look good. Both of those running backs are going to be valuable very much all year. Whether both of them are healthy, one go down, the other is a top 5 running back immediately. I don't know. They're both studs. Nick Chubb out there. He's the number 1 guy on that team. Kareem looks good too, but Chubb is a stud, bro.
All right, man, let's plant our flag, bro. Like, who's going to finish as number 1 RB?
Christian, bro.
No-brainer, right?
Christian is a wide receiver and a running back all in one, bro. For a while, I didn't think he was going to be able to put up the rushing yards. He ended up breaking 90, but just knowing he's going to go out there and they got Sam Darnold on it ASAP, that's like, look, when all else fails, you got CMC, and it was right on the money again, bro. Like you said, 9 out of 9 receptions. That shit crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this wide receiver room. Number 1 finish, man, Amari Cooper, man. And we saw it Thursday night. We all excited. I'll be honest. The Bucks probably one of the best front sevens in football.
Facts.
So, no choice but to throw, and they did. So Amari saw 16 targets, caught 13 passes, hit the end zone twice.
Facts.
Can he stay healthy, though, bro?
I don't know. But that's the conversation. Whenever he is healthy, he's always the alpha on that team. It looks good. Up until he got hurt last year, he was a top 7 receiver up until about week 8 when he started getting banged up. But once he starts getting banged up, everything goes downhill because he'll try to play injured. And I guess everybody's waiting for that. That's why everybody has CD so much ahead of him, especially in redraft. It's hard, but I ain't never jumped on that gun, man. I love CD in Dynasty. But I see how talented Amari Cooper is, and we should have been able to see it in Hard Knocks Like, CD is asking for advice. He's trying to pick the brain of Amari Cooper. Like, yeah, bro, you still got it. I'm that nigga too, but you got it, bro, and I need to use what you got. So we should have seen that he was going to be the alpha anyway. But they both look good though.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the number 2 performance this week. So Tyreek Hill, 11 catches, 15 targets, 197 yards, touchdown. Again, that's like schoolyard, recess, just pitch and catch down the field, man. They out there doing whatever they want. Tyreek down there somewhere.
He barely gets hurt. I'll just say it in advance. I know you're going to ask. That's my number 1 receiver. Just because Pat, it's literally Tyreek and Kelsey. And Pat, if we think he's going to push for all these records and touchdowns and in yardage, it's only Tyreek and Kelsey. So Tyreek is a beast, dog. He just look like he's out there toying with people, bro. So.
Yeah. All right, this was a little bit of a surprise, but number 3 performance, Deebo Samuel, man, wide receiver for the 49ers. 9 catches on 12 targets, 189 yards, had a big day.
Facts.
1 touchdown. Bro, like.
Ask Avo, did he play him some Deebo?
Avo, did you play some Deebo?
No, I ain't playing no Deebo, man.
Who'd you play over Deebo?
I don't even know.
Did you play Antonio Brown?
No, I ain't playing Antonio
Who the fuck did you play?
Jerry Jeudy.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. Naturally, I would have played Judy over both of them anyway.
So that's who I chose to put in over both.
I'm not mad. That's a good play.
I was feeling good about it. Then it said out. I was like, damn, man. What you do that for, bro?
I know, man.
This ain't a good way to start your season.
I know. We'll be
way to start your year.
We'll be to visit that in a minute.
What are your thoughts on Deebo, though, bro?
He was the guy this week. It's hard for me to say this is what we should expect because 1, we just talked about Amari Cooper always being banged up. Deebo's never healthy. 2, it wasn't a big Kittle focus going on. I need to go back and watch it. I don't know if the defenses were keying in on Kittle. And then 3, I don't know what happened with the whole Brandon Ayuk sudden injury out of nowhere, and they wanted to make sure to watch his snaps and just in general. So he's barely involved. There's no way that Kittle isn't getting the Kittle targets. Brandon Ayuk come back and 100% healthy and fully involved, and Deebo's still doing that. So there's a world where I would be nervous about both of them. They could just take away from each other, and Kittle end up being the guy back again for the rest of the season. But I wouldn't expect this from Deebo every week.
I agree, bro. So, of course, we all didn't know if Ayuk was in the doghouse or dealing with an injury, but now we know he was still dealing with some hamstring issues.
Yeah.
He's been dealing with that, actually, even during the summer camp. So, yeah, man, he kind of stayed off the injury report, at least leading up into week 1. I actually played some Brandon Ayuk and got that goose egg, but shout out to Deebo. We all know Deebo's capable. Like, the talent's there. Just a matter of can he stay healthy. So, shout out to him, and he balled out. All right, let's talk about the number 4 performance, Adam Thielen, bro. 9 catches, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he even had a nice, yards after the catch and ran.
He's still nice, and technically, I think
showed a little speed.
Officially, Justin Jefferson's getting the number 1 cornerback now.
Yeah.
So now Adam Thielen's getting the lesser of the coverage when it comes to the 2. And I still think last year Justin Jefferson took time to finally get up on the scene and get acclimated for defenses to be like, hey, he's their guy. But now, Justin's still going to be good, but a good Thielen now playing against a lesser coverage, man, we should expect a better season than what we really think he should have because he's not getting the number 1 guys anymore. So,
I like it.
Yeah, as long as he stay healthy too, because he can be a banged up person too. It's all the banged up guys turning up on week 1, bro. It's crazy.
They gotta get it in now, bro.
For that week 3 limp come in.
Yeah, bro. Jokes. All right, man.
Come on,
but
hey,
I got some Adam Thielen late, especially in these redraft leagues. So yeah, great. He's a great value play if you drafted him.
He was at a discount.
Yeah, and also let's talk about another great discount. Corey Davis. He had a top 5 finish. So hey, 5 catches, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns,
2 tutties.
Yeah, bro. So it was good to see, man. Him and Zach Wilson had that connection.
Hey, and same thing I'll say about some shit I said earlier. I don't know what Zach Wilson's going to do throughout the whole scheme of the game, but the defense sucked. I don't know how well they're going to be able to put games together, so they're going to be down a lot. You seen some of that came at the back end, them trying to just put up some more points. He caught a late touchdown. Like, this could work. this is this guy. I think he's just going to be looking for him. He's going to be the bailout guy. So Corey Davis in PPR is going to be a nice play week by week. Long as Wilson is still there healthy, and long as Corey Davis is still there healthy. You know, he was injury prone his first couple of years in Tennessee too.
I like it, bro. I just want to shout out D Hopkins, man. Still doing D Hopkins things. Acrobatic catches back in the end zone.
Shout out, man. It's so many people. AB, Godwin.
Yeah.
Just so many people I would just want to shout out, man. They went
Tyler Lockett balled out against my coach.
Against your coach, bro.
Russell Wilson showed off his deep ball against my coach. Yeah, bro. It happened, bro.
It happens, my G.
All right, I'm gonna go with you, bro. Tyreek Hill as well, number one finish. I mean, he just gets yards and chunks.
In the best offense, too.
Yeah, but we can't forget about Devontae Adams. I know he had a.
I know shaky start. Question on the fly. How much do you think all the stuff lingering this offseason has to do with Aaron Rodgers in that first game? And do you see it lingering past this game?
Come on now, dog.
Man, it actually came to a head, basically. Like all that drama, and you think you're just going to step back in the Lambeau field and it's just going to be sweet? Nah, that's the Lambeau guys, bro. Like,
yeah, he looked like he don't give a fuck. His demeanor is just nonchalant, bro. I hate that. It's kind of shitty, bro.
Yeah. We'll see, man, but I was not expecting the Saints to go up there and do that.
I heard a funny theory about Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
He's trying to get himself traded.
He's trying to get his coach fired. He's going regardless. Because you know everybody's still going to want to pick up Aaron Rodgers next year, regardless if he plays this year.
I guess that's kind of
and true. You know it.
Something to watch, but damn. I would
like, man, that's a hell of an idea. Ain't it?
I would expect Aaron Rodgers to go out there and still compete, ball out with his guys. I don't know, man.
Would you?
He seems like the type.
But would you? Look at him now, bro. He done grew the hair out. He look like a stoner.
You're right. I can't put a pass on giving all the drama. But I would hope he'd at least want to show out and ball out for the guys.
Bro, he be talking shit. Like, it's always underlying shit talking in these press conferences now, bro. I don't know.
All right, bro.
He gonna pick it up in 2 weeks.
We'll
2
see.
weeks, he gonna pick it up.
All right, let's get into this tight end room, man. Look, Rob Gronkowski, bro. Well, actually, did he have a number one finish or was it Darren Waller?
I think it's Darren Waller now. It's definitely Waller with them 10 receptions, and he got the same amount of tutties.
Actually, Gronkowski, bro.
Really?
Yeah, Gronk put up 29 points, fantasy points.
Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about? Yeah, he had the yards. Though.
Yeah, he had 8 catches, 100. Actually, 8 catches, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he had a big day.
Say that again.
8 catches, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns.
But Waller had 10 catches, 107 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He only had 1 touchdown. You're right.
He would have had the number one if he would have caught half his passes.
Bro. Don't do him like that, bro.
But I'm still rocking the shirt, though. Yeah, that's still my guy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He was being force fed, bro.
He was, though. Like, there were times, yeah.
And actually, Carr missed him on some of the open ones. He force fed him when he was double coverage, but then he missed him on some wide open ones. It was crazy, bro.
That's true.
That just means it's Kelsey, and then there's Waller. Like, those are still the 1-2 guys if you were concerned about anything going forward.
Yeah, is Kittle starting to slip, man, from your perspective? Is he starting to slip outside even the top 5, bro? Like, I'm not even going to say top 3, but top 5.
It just sucks because you love to see him when he's out there playing. He has that consistent play, and he's one of the best big play tight ends that you can get. But when you start to add in the injury concerns with him and the inconsistency with the offense, you know they're going to try to run as much as they can. And I told you, I love Debo coming out. He just stays so banged up. And then I love Brandon Ayuk. So now he actually has real target competition. So it could be a situation where he falls back. But I still think like he'll get consistently 6-7 catches every game because he'll get targeted. I just don't know where the big plays and the touchdowns will come from.
He's starting to slip back towards that like Mark Andrews range for me. You know what I mean? Like he'll have his days and kind of up and down. So you just got to live with it. But definitely don't want him in like the 3rd round. You know what I mean?
Hell
like,
nah. His price shouldn't be there.
The 2nd round days is over with. So, all right, bro. Let's get into the 3rd tight end. We already talked about Waller. He balled out for his birthday. So shout out to him. He actually won me a dub.
D-Wall.
I needed 24 points. He gave me 26.
Big gang theory.
We sat Godwin in the league. I don't know why we did that. We're not doing that again. But Waller bailed us out.
He did.
Empire League.
He bailed us out like a motherfucker, bro. Because I think we was only up at like 11 and was playing against Lamar.
Yeah. So we was playing against Lamar. We had Waller. Waller outplayed Lamar in fantasy.
Monday Night Football.
Tap it up,
my G. Hey, that's Team 5.
Team 5.
Heads up.
On your ass.
On your ass.
Team kind of 5, but if we go 3-0, I'm gonna change.
We
the name
talking
back.
shit back.
I'll change the name back. All right, man. Number 4 performance, Travis Kelce. So, of course, he had 6 catches, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, 25 points from a fantasy standpoint.
He's going to be there.
Typical day.
What. He's going to be a stud, bro. I wouldn't be concerned about him at all.
Yeah.
He can only go up from there, too.
And we saw him on let me make sure my shit good. We still live. Okay, yeah, we still live. Cool. We still talk our shit then. Well, Avo worked that out, which is all good. Music is a bonus anyways.
Facts.
But yeah, bro. But did you see him on the Monday Night Football? At least coverage, especially with Peyton Manning and Eli Manning?
Nah, I didn't. I was in and out when it came to the Monday Night Football game, bro.
Bro, I'm shitty because I was actually watching ESPN and I'm on Twitter. I actually forgot Peyton
and Eli
was on ESPN too.
You tripping, bro.
So I switched over there. I'm like, man, I've been missing out. So I caught the back end of Ray Lewis. And then who else did I see? Okay, of course I saw Travis Kelce, but it was funny that he actually didn't even know who he was playing next week. He was like, good luck against the Ravens. And he was like, I think we got the Ravens or I think we got the Chargers. Like, that's how you know they out there just doing anything, bro.
Just put anybody in front of us. We're going to take them out.
Yeah, bro. And he let a cuss word fly, too, on national TV.
Shit.
He was chilling. All right, bro. Let's get into at least the number 5 performance this week. So, Juwan Johnson, bro. So, receiver / tight end for the Saints.
Touchdown Central.
6'4", 230. We actually saw him go up in the back of the end zone. He actually bailed Jameis out on that one.
I know, bro. It looked like I'm going to put it in a position where only he can get it because I know he's a tall tight end. It looked like it was strategically thrown, though. So, like, it looked like a bailout. Like, I ain't got nowhere else to go. But I got to give props for Winston for putting it in a spot that only he could go get it at the same time.
Yeah, and that's one of those situations where it pays to have a big body quarterback because he's able to still take on the contact there, but still get the throw off. So,
facts.
Shout out to Jameis.
All right. Hey, you want me to kick off some injuries real quick that happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, look, we got the Denver Broncos wide receiver Jerry Jeudy with the high ankle sprain. Vic scared the shit out of me. He called me and was telling me what he's been hearing or how ugly it looked. Hearing that he might only be out like 6 to 8 weeks. So that's compared to what Vic heard initially. 8 weeks still isn't good, but sound like you can come back sooner than later.
It sounded bad, and you really are even more concerned because it's another MetLife field injury. Like that turf just takes people out, man. Like it took Saquon out.
Facts. It
just claims bodies every year, man.
Facts. And then we're gonna get into running back for the 49ers, Mr. Raheem Mostert. Everybody was throwing him in like, hey, it's about to be lit, especially when they found out Trey Sermon was sitting out. It's even more lit. My guy got banged up. He's been having injury issues too, got a knee injury. Looks like he's going to be out for about 6 to 8 weeks too, bro. So load up your Trey Sermon. I'm pretty sure he'll be back activated. And then Elijah Mitchell took off, so watch out for them. All right. Got a couple more. We're going to get into damn. I guess that really don't matter, bro. I'm not about to talk. Rashad Penny. Do you want me to talk Rashad Penny? I know you done threw the name out a couple times. That's the only reason why I was really gonna throw out Rashad Penny, bro. No.
2 weeks. Looks like he's out 2 weeks, but
I don't even know if he matters though. And just watch out for the Brandon Ayuk thing, man.
Yeah.
Because that's a guy that people are actually playing. I won't have any real big news. It looks like it was something that it was getting worked through. So just trying to let him get all the way 100%. So hopefully he's back. And then Mr. One of the guys I was taking on the back in all the redrafts, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Man, this is the end of his career in general, bro. You think he can still come back and play? He's on the older side. They brought him in for a run this year.
It's no point, man. I think,
see what you got in Heineke.
Yeah. Hell no. My bad. We live? Nah, bro.
So bring Fitzpatrick back,
bro. That was so honest.
They might just have to.
Cam Newton season.
Might just have to be Cam, bro. Or
Cam Newton season.
Or either the Washington team makes a trade for Deshaun. I'll be honest. I know that's a little controversial given the whole Washington as an organization, but that's the only other option I see right now, unless you're settling for Cam Newton.
Cam Newton season. Hey, Ron Rivera know what it is.
All right. I do want to shout out all these rookies that balled out this year, hit the end zone. Devonta Smith, Justin Fields got in and scored.
Okay.
Zach Wilson did his thing. So, as you guys see, I'm not a hater, bro. I'm going to give Zach his credit. Trey Lance hit the end zone. Kyle Pitts was out there doing his thing. I don't think he hit the end zone, though.
He did. He actually had a pretty disappointing week, and it kind of made me sad.
It's cool, though. And then I know Najee got off to a slow start, too, but that's on us though. We put these high expectations on these guys,
Facts.
and we can't wait for football to start. And just be patient. So, shout out to Kenneth Gainwell. He did his thing too, bro. Hit the end zone.
He did. I'm getting the timer set up for the 4-minute offense.
All right. Before we get into the 4-minute offense, where can they follow you at, Dot?
Hey, follow me at Dynasty Bro Style on Instagram and Twitter. Follow the main Instagram handle, DynastyBrosFF. What about you, brother?
You can follow me at Chief Sosa FF. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast where you're listening, Dynasty Bros FF, and check out the Patreon, Bros
Check out
FF.
the Patreon.
Yeah. What about you, DJ Avo?
Come on, man. You can follow me on the oh, Lord Jesus.
Lord.
You can follow me on the Twitch at Dynasty Bro Avo. And then you can follow me on the gram at DJ Avo. You can follow me on the Twitter at Dynasty Bro Avo. And hit me up. I'm down to have some fantasy debates now, as I've learned this weekend. I can go head to head. Let's go.
There you go. And the music back. All right. Before we get to this 4-minute offense, one game I'm looking forward to next week, Sunday Night Football. You got the Chiefs at the Ravens. So, Travis Kelce, you're going to be in Baltimore this week.
He gonna email you saying thank you.
Yeah, bro. I got you.
Big facts.
All right, bro. Explain. What's the 4-minute offense?
So the 4-minute offense is where we break down the waiver wire guys for you, man. So we're gonna break down some guys you should go pick up right now, and we're gonna break down some drops, man. Maybe some guys got injured, and it's like, hey, and a point of holding on to them, or just guys that went out there and they didn't fulfill the role that we thought they were going to fulfill. So what we're gonna do is put that pressure on us in 4 minutes, give you some good reasoning behind all these guys, and then we'll go from there. After we get off, go check your shit. Make sure you put your waivers in right now.
I'll be honest, bro. I didn't really look into my drop, so we'll see if something comes to mind. But
I can wing some.
Nothing really stood out to me, but we'll see. So,
it's still week 1, man.
Yeah.
I try not to panic, bro. So we'll probably get into these pickups more than anything, unless there's obvious drops.
and that's probably what it was. Like knowing it's week 1, I'm being patient. So.
Never panic.
Exactly. All right, bro. We ready for the 4-minute offense?
Yes, sir. 3, 2. You got something loaded up for us? Let's go.
All right, man. Running back for the San Francisco 49ers, Elijah Mitchell. If you didn't grab him this past Sunday on the last minute, he still might be out there. I know he's out there in a lot of my leagues, but hey, he carried the workload. 19 carries, 104 yards, 1 touchdown. So, yeah, man, like everybody wants a piece of that Kyle Shanahan offense with basically, Raheem Mostert being out for a while. They already have other guys on IR. I'm spacing right now. Can't think of his name. My guy,
Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, Jeff Wilson. And also Trey Sermon was a healthy scratch, man.
Facts.
So it's the Elijah Mitchell show right now.
All right, look, let's get into Mr. Jameis.
The W.
He threw the W up, got the dub, man. 5 tutties, man, and it just looked real efficient. And I know a lot of people concerned because he didn't break 200 yards passing yards with all those touchdowns. But I just want to say, Sean Payton, I trust him. I trust the offense and everything they're doing. He has great weapons. And then he's doing this right now. He's going to get one of the best receivers in the league coming back here in the next few weeks. Not going to lock in exactly when, but if you can pull through and push through with him right now, he has a chance to even get better. Don't expect 5 touchdowns every week, but expect a quarterback with a gunslinger mentality with a good offensive mind. So, Jameis Winston, go grab him.
All right, man. I got some wide receiver help for you guys. Let's come to my hometown, my squad, the Colts. You got to pick up the number 1 wide receiver right now in Indianapolis, Zack Pascal. I mean, I know we all wanted to be Pittman. We wanted to be Paris Campbell. T.Y.'s out right now. I'm talking about the guy who's balling, who's showing up when we need to play. He had 2 touchdowns this past week, 4 catches on 5 targets. But, hey, whenever we need to hit the end zone or need a big play, we're looking at Zach. I mean, that even goes back to the summer training camps making plays. So,
yeah.
Throw in your flex, man.
I fuck with it. He beat us last year in the
He did. He actually knocked us out of the playoffs, man. That's our guy, but go Colts.
I know.
Shout out to Zach.
Let's get into a rookie that really was talked about around the draft, but then after he got drafted, nobody wanted him anymore. Kenneth Gainwell played 36% of the snaps, man. He was playing in the third down role. He caught a couple passes. He actually ran more than what I thought. He had 9 carries, ended up getting a touchdown in them rushes too. So just a guy that I don't think they're completely sold on Miles Sanders. That's why they keep Austin Scott around. They went and drafted Kenneth Gainwell, and just those guys that have that upside because their speed and their reception ability. I love them. I don't know if you should plug him in yet, but he looks good. He's already involved, man. He's just the first game in the NFL. So Kenneth Gainwell might be a sneaky pickup right now. And an offensive clicking.
I like it, bro. I like the call. All right, man, let's go to Denver. I got a couple wide receivers for you guys, given the Jerry Jeudy injury. Of course, Jeudy was looking like the number 1 as we expected, but let's talk about Tim Patrick, man. I mean, Judy's going to be out, for the next couple months, basically. Might as well get the guy who was getting the looks in the red zone and making plays. I feel like he actually took on Cortland Sutton's production. That's who I was expecting to have these type of numbers for week 1. And also KJ Hamler, man, he can stretch the field too. So if you miss out on Tim Patrick, get you some KJ Hamler. Like I'm looking at both these guys. So and we already know Denver's always going to have to play catch up.
Facts. And let's get into another Philadelphia Eagle, man. I'm loaded up right now in that conference. Let's get to Mr. Jalen Rieger, man, a guy that everybody was excited going into his rookie year. Really disappointed. I think the whole offense last year, the organization was just all over the place. This is a guy who fits in perfectly. I don't think he's a number 1 guy. That's why I'm glad they went and got Devonta. Rieger over there playing the 2. He's involved. He caught all 6 of his passes, ended up getting a touchdown. Like I said, right now the offense looks good. I know they played Atlanta, but this is a guy that could be nice with it. So I love me some Jalen Rieger.
How we doing on time?
Damn, bro.
We went over.
Nah, we got 22 seconds left.
Oh, that's cool. So that's 4-minute offense, man. We tell you who to add, tell you who to drop. We don't have nobody drop this week because we're being patient. Unless it's Ryan Fitzmagic, you can drop him.
Yeah.
Season's over with.
I got some quick pickups before the timer go off.
I don't know.
Mark Ingram had 26 carries. They were up, so I don't know if that's still going to keep on happening. And tight end duo, Gerald Everett, and then go get some Cole Kmet. He finally took over that spot.
And I'm cool off Mark Ingram.
I know, bro. But ain't nothing like having a starting running back. I always say that.
I ain't mad at it, man. It might be
we got an extra game this season.
Might be some 0 RBers out there. So
facts.
All right.
Hey, we made through it, bro. We got through that shit.
A little rusty, but we getting back in the swing.
I know,
of things,
man,
bro.
but it was still informative, man. I feel like we gave out some good facts, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, well, how you think we did, bro? Week 1 into the redraft episode.
Man, you know, getting back in the swing of things. It's gonna get better every single time. Just know that.
Get my legs back, getting my wind back. We playing in Mile High. The oxygen a little thin up there. So
my laptop can't take it right now.
It's all good.
Big facts. All right. Hey. Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 1 of the redraft. Stick with us. We're gonna try our hardest to sign in 7:00 every Tuesday, 30 minutes before the Dynasty episode that's about to start right now. So make sure you tune in, tell a friend to get that one hand up, grab that hand, click follow, click play, tune in. We about to go live in a minute, baby.
Gotta rep the D-Wall.
Gotta rep the bros.
We the bros.
Big
Dynasty
facts.
Bros, that is.
All right, let's sign out, my G.